Gunfreak Nation. It's the president, TElectrik, and I want to wish y'all the best. It's been a minute, you know. It's good to be out of YouTube jail. Apparently, YouTube didn't like what I had to say. They didn't like the content of one of my videos. In particular, that video was to get strapped or get clapped. They didn't like some of the language, and they put me in YouTube, jail. It's good to be out. It is what it is. I want to talk to y'all about something that I think that's a lot bigger, man. I just think that we are living in dangerous, perilous times. And I'm not just talking about these savages that's out here that just running wild, and every day I'm hearing about a mass shooting. Never before I predicted this. I told y'all a long time ago, I was like, you ain't seen nothing yet, but never have I seen these type of days where every other day, literally every other day, I'm hearing about a savage doing a mass shooting. Invest in you one of these, some body armor, get armed, and be ready to defend yourself, because we're dealing in perilous times right now. How many of y'all out there watched the debate last Thursday? Let me tell y'all something. Sleepy Joe is really who he is, Sleepy Joe. He is a shell of a person that he used to be. And he clearly is unfit, as y'all all seen, and that y'all saw on that debate. Even though they propped him up, he is just a puppet. He's mentally unfit to be governing this country, running this country, basically, man. And that debate, a lot of people was like, why did they push it so early? Because they knew. Somebody clearly is behind the scenes being the puppet master. Somebody clearly is behind the scenes running the country. He, in my opinion, is just merely a figurehead. Okay? You can clearly see it in the debate. And it's a flashpoint right now, a political flashpoint right now that's happening in the country. Now, I'm not talking about the savages that's out here in the streets terrorizing people. I'm talking about political warfare. You got these leftist liberals that's basically propping Biden up, telling him what to do. This is my opinion now. And they basically is running the country. They're trying to politically, but they already have politically persecuted Trump. They hyped up all the, they jacked up all these charges to try to taint him. They calling him a convicted felon. They rigged that up. Wake up, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to get y'all to open your eyes. And I'm not a Republican, nor I'm damn sure is not a Democrat. Because they've been taking advantage of us forever. So I would never ever be a Democrat, even though I come from a background, we didn't know any better at the time, because it was indoctrinated in us that Democrats were for the poor, Republicans is for the rich. And it's all bull crap at the end of the day. I don't trust neither party. But if you open your eyes, you can see what they're doing, man. They weaponize the Justice Department. That trial was a kangaroo trial. That was a kangaroo court full of Democrats, the jury Democrats, the judge Democrats, the prosecutor or the attorney general, whoever this fool is, he actually ran off of saying that if you elect me, I'm going to prosecute Trump. And he did so, and he was successful at it. I do not care. Personally, I don't care what that man do in his personal life, whether he's sleeping with a porn star it don't affect me. What affect me is how Biden has destroyed the country. What I can attest to is that I did far better and was well off and had more money and under Trump. I can attest that. Everything is inflated now. Every day I'm hearing that somebody has been murdered, sexually assaulted by these migrants, so-called migrants that's crossing the border, this open borders. He has opened the borders. When Trump talked about the wall, he was criticized. They called him every name in the book. He was racist. He's a dictator. I mean, they using that formula now. They using that playbook now. But look what's happening. And by no means who am I to sit in judgment of someone that is legally, just trying to come into the country to have a better life. Or even if you're illegally trying to come in and you're a righteous person. I'm not knocking you guys. Do what you got to do. But I'm talking about these savages. I'm talking about these, like the two savages that attacked the 12-year-old child and violently sexually assaulted her. That's what pisses me off, damn it. Even though we got American savages. But the floodgates have been opened and thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, are pouring into the country. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. They got some diabolic plans. We about to get replaced. Our vote at the end of the day ain't going to matter no more. Because guess what? If you putting these people, if you got the borders wide open, inviting these people in, you're going to give them all kind of assistance. You're going to put them up in fancy hotels and give them EBT cards, stamps, cash cards. Come on now, man. Come on now. Who you going to vote for? You going to vote for the person that's doing all that for you? Because they about to make it, if they ain't already made it, legal for them to vote. The migrants to vote. So who do you think they're going to vote for? Man, this ain't checkers, this is chess. And right now, the Democrats are using fear tactics. It's a fear-mongering campaign. Oh, if you elect Trump, he's going to destroy the democracy. He's going to, be a dictator. He's a threat to democracy. He's going to, and it's just all bullshit. It's bullshit. They don't like him because he is who he is. He's not a politician. You know, he's a businessman. All right? And he didn't fit into the narrative. He wasn't willing and dealing, and they couldn't control him like they're doing Biden right now. That man's family, Biden, Sleepy Joe, that man's family should be ashamed of themselves for even putting him in that situation, man. He's just a figurehead at this point. He's somewhere in his Oval Office sitting down while you got who's really running the country. They getting him to sign off on everything that they want. They on the TV, on the news, telling everybody, oh, Biden got this. He's sharp as a, he's laser focused. He's sharp as a razor. And when that debate happened, the truth came out, and a lot of shadiness was exposed. So we facing dangerous times. It's a flashpoint. Today, July 1st, this is when I recorded this, the Supreme Court ruled in Trump's favor. So guess who's getting attacked now by these liberals and by the Democrats? The Supreme Court, the justices. The Supreme Court justices are being ridiculed, they're being criticized, they're being attacked. Now these people that's attacking them are the Democrats, the same people that's saying that Donald Trump is a threat to the American, structure, the political structure, the justice system. But when things don't go their way, they're attacking the Supreme Court, the justices. So who is really the threat? So if you're not getting your way, what I love about these Democrats, man, and I don't mean to say I don't love anything about them, but what I see, what they do is they love to demonize people. If something don't go their way, or if it's something that they're uncomfortable with, that they get all emotional about, and if it's not going their way or the way they think it should go, they love to demonize it. Same thing with the AR-15. They don't like it for whatever reason, so they put their emotions in it and they demonize it. And that's what makes them so dangerous, because we in America, everybody is not going to agree with you or think the way that you think. You got people that think that we should not even own certain types of firearms, right? You got people that think they know better than us and think that they know what's best for us. And that's dangerous. At one point, these ultra liberals, when there was a lot of killings and police shootings, they was like, defund the police. Don't even send the police out no more. Send social workers out for these hardened criminals. That actually happened. They actually suggested such a nonsense. I mean, you can't make this up. These are the type of people that's been running the country. Since this guy, Sleepy Joe, been in office, we had wars, 2 major wars break out that probably would not have happened if Trump would have won. The cost of living has went up. The price of food, the price of gas. You cannot tell me that you was you better off under Biden than you were as Trump. You lying straight to my face if you say that. I'm telling you, we are headed towards some dark days, man. Some violent days. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just calling it for what it is. Now they're, talk is in the wind that they want Biden because of that awful debate, and he was exposed for the true self that he is, which is, he's unfit, man. He's not capable of running the country. So that has been exposed, man. 70% of the country say that they feel that he's unfit. So he's in trouble. The Democrats is in trouble. They are in panic mode, and they are willing to do anything to either stop the election or something is coming, and y'all need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. You need to arm up, stock up on your food, your medicine, your water, your ammo, because you cannot put it past none of these Democrats or politicians, period. Like I said before, I'm no Republican, nor am I a Democrat. I'm independent. Whatever that's going to further my agenda and help me out and help my life, that's who I'm for. I'm not committing to no particular political party. Do what's best for you, who's working on your agenda. But right now, it's some crazy times, man. Crime is on is at an all-time high. It's crazy out here. So y'all need to be savage ready at all times. But open your eyes and see what's really going on. Rumor has it that they're trying to get Michelle Obama to run for president, to replace, Biden. We don't know. But all I know is that if the Democrats remain in charge, they definitely going to go after the Second Amendment. They definitely going to tell us, try to dictate to us what firearms, what guns should we have, and what's best for us. I mean, look at California, look at New York, man, look at New Jersey, man. They got the strictest, these are all Democrat-ran cities. And they got the strictest gun control. However, they don't have crime under control. Cali is wilding out right now. I'm hearing that even a Secret Service agent got robbed. No, that's pretty bad when a professional like that, you part of a Secret Service, you with the Secret Service, you a Secret Service agent, and you got robbed. Even they gotta be savage ready, huh? Man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Listen. You got to get armed, man. I don't put nothing past these politicians. Something is in the works. I'm not trying to scare nobody. Disclaimer, this ain't no fear-mongering. I'm saying open your eyes and see what's really going on, man. Because they're trying to lock Trump up. They cooked up all those nonsense charges in New York. All stemming from allegedly he had sex with a porn star, which I could care less. But how many times can you take a pie and cut a slice and then take that slice and then slice that slice and make that into 34 different slices? That's what they did. And they need to overturn it, just like they overturned the January 6th. The Supreme Court, they overturned that where they can't really go after Trump on that charge. They can't prosecute him no more now. He got immunity because it didn't make sense. They woke up and saw it for what it is. It's political warfare, man. And now these Democrats, they turning against the justices at the Supreme Court. They don't have a problem demonizing you. If you don't think like them or go their way, man, you the worst of the worst. Gun Freak Nation, people like us who believe in protecting ourselves and not, relying on them for help. Because I noticed with the Democrats, they always want you to depend on them. If you dirt poor, they got their services that'll help you, the stamps and cash assistance and stuff like that. You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. But you don't never want to be in a situation where you depended on somebody, because nothing comes for free. Remember that. Ain't nothing free. You're going to have to give up something. And they've been taking our votes for granted for far too long. People, wake up. Wake up. Gun Freak Nation, listen. I love y'all. Stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And be ready to send that savage to Funky Town when he try you. I love you, Gun Freak Nation. Salute, baby.